the type of care which we actually encounter in our practice. So emergency care is something which during these times is very tricky, and I would suggest better not to attempt do an emergency care when you have other set of healthcare providers, especially the big hospitals, which can really cater to the emergency care better. In a small clinical setup, it is really difficult to provide an emergency care. But if in that area we do not have any physicians who can provide emergency care, it is our duty to provide with appropriate precautions. And we should definitely think about using a nebulizer, because most of the times breathlessness is something which with the patient comes, and we tend to use a nebulizer to help them reduce with the breathlessness. But there are few experiences shared by few people that we can use a nebulizer with a mask over it, or to use an pressurized metadose inhaler with a spacer, which reduces the um, uh, which will reduce the which will actually reduce the aerosol generation. Okay, so urgent care, definitely we have to do it on telemedicine and telephonic follow-up, and scheduled care is something which we all have to really concentrate on. We need to schedule appointments with at least a 15-minute gap between patients and minimize the possible contact while they're in the waiting room. And we need to use a tele screening or a strategy wherein we have an few questionnaires related to the geography, location, extent of exposure, and the temperature and the respiratory symptoms, with which we are able to really triage our patients and give appropriate appointments, so that we do not mix our routine follow-up patients with new acute onset patients. Any patients with suggestive COVID-19 symptoms should be told to self-quarantine at home and follow social distancing and hand hygiene, and they need to be followed up at least for a period of 14 days to check for the development of any symptoms of COVID-19. In case we need to notify to the specific authorities in the government. Okay, so we need to only provide appointment to those people who had actually had a telephonic conversation. For people who just walk in, we need to just request them to undergo a telephone triaging and then only come inside the clinic for the physical consultation. So, as I was telling, telescreening and triaging is very important, and which makes things easier for us to run a clinic. What we also have to make sure that we have to give some general instructions to all of these patients. We need to insist upon maintaining the appointment time strictly, first thing. The second thing would be request the patients to come alone, and accompany a child or a compromised elderly patient is allowed in such situations. And in such situations, we need to take the history and the address and the contact number of all those people accompanying. This is something extra we have to do when someone is accompanied. And we need to see that ask the patient to come with a mask, or we need to provide a surgical mask at the entrance of the clinic itself. We need to ask them use shoe covers and hand sanitizers, and also wash their hands at least for 10 20 seconds before they meet the doctor. So the other things which we have to instruct the patient is to wait outside in the clinic area. At least if they have their cars, they can wait in those areas rather than waiting in the waiting room. And disposable shoe covers is something which we really have to think of, and we should provide some tissues, and we should ask them not to speak and do handshakes with the fellow patients. And everyone should be made sure to download Arogya Setu app, and so this gives us a lot of information, and government also insists each and every citizens to use this app. And the testing strategies for a COVID suspect patient will be based on these points, that is all symptomatic individuals, with the laboratory confirmed cases and all all symptomatic contacts of laboratory confirmed cases, all symptomatic healthcare workers, all hospitalized patients with SARI, and asymptomatic direct and high risk contacts of a confirmed case should be tested once between day 5 and 14 of his or her contact.